Well, Minister of Justice and Correctional Services Ronald Lamola is today expected to release the Matric results for inmates nationally at the Durban Correctional Facility. He's also expected to present awards to the top performing inmates and teachers across correctional service centres. For more on the story, we bring in news reporter Mlondi. Radebe. Mlondi, good morning to you. Let's talk a little bit about where you are and just what you're seeing in the preparation of that announcement.
Thank you very much, Naledi. We are at the Durban Westville Correctional Center here in Durban. The National Minister is expected to just hand over the results of the correctional service. You'd remember that during the 2022, they received over 87%, which was a 10% increase. But I'll just speak to Singabako Ngumalo, the spokesperson for the department, who will just briefly tell us about this year's results. Singabako, thank you very much. Yes. This is the time where the National Minister is releasing the results for the correctional center. What can you tell? How many basically centers do we have in South Africa?
One, we must say that as a department, we are very thrilled when you look at the performance of inmates, which has been increasing over the years. When you look at the 22 academic year, we had a pass rate of 87%, and I can assure you that this year we have passed the 90%, but the Minister will give you the actual pass percentage. But as a department, we are saying education is one of those cornerstone programs, because through education, we are able to revive those souls, give offenders a new lease of life, so that when they are placed out, at least they've got something that they can utilize, and they've got a base that will assist them even taking their lives further. So today's program is all about awarding those inmates that have done exceptionally well, but also educators that are doing a very good job. Without them, we wouldn't be here where we are today. So as a department, it's a glorious day. We are very happy, and the Minister will then take us through in terms of how the department performed. But overall, we have 18 schools in correctional facilities, Johannesburg having the first female school, and we'll be opening others moving forward. And the reason why we didn't have female schools previously was that the number of female offenders was not so much. We've seen those numbers increasing over the years. We have even surpassed 4,000, with many of those without having Matric. It was therefore necessary that we therefore start formal education for female offenders, and having that school at Johannesburg and those inmates performed well, we'll see then how do we then take that journey forward so that no one is left outside, or some may say leave no one behind.
How many offenders have basically wrote their exams last year?
187 overall. So, but then the Minister will then give us the percentage that they obtained. But I can assure you, it is above 90%.
You also, the correctional centers is also about rehabilitation. Most of the time, also the integration when they're going back to the communities. Is this project or the Matric certificates also assisting them to get ready for the future?
There's quite a lot to do in correctional facilities, but formal education is the core in terms of saying start here with formal education, at least get that Matric certificate. After that, you may decide whether you want to go the technical route. We've got workshops, different types in our facilities, but some then prefer to take education further with institutions of higher learning, and they've done exceptionally well. Others, they leave our facilities having obtained PhDs, master's degrees. As a department, that does encourage us, because a person who has acquired a skill, someone who has achieved excellence, that person will never go back into the life of crime. So rehabilitation does work.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you very much.
There was Singabako Ngumalo talking about telling us about the program that the institution, basically the Correctional Service Department, have to try and rehabilitate the offenders. But the program, Naledi, is going to start in the few minutes. The Minister is also at the Durban Westville. Back to you in studio for now.